you guys might be dealing with some more of these trucker videos, just because by the time I get home at night, it's so dark. I tried to go out and do a video last night, and it was just, I'm like, I'm not even really feeling it. This whole week, it's just got me all screwed up with the time change and everything. So I figured, well, I'll just bring the camera with me out here in the truck, and if something strikes me, like, I'm not going to try to force it, but if something strikes me, I might say something. So I was just at the pit getting loaded, and as I was getting loaded, see, I've been wearing my Apple earbuds, and I don't know if it's well, it's got to be an Apple thing, I would assume. I don't know what the hell's going on, but it will read aloud when I get like a message. So from wifey or from mom or from whatever. It also reads aloud like some notifications, like Gmails or whatever. And apparently Amazon was dropping something off at the house. And so it said, you know, Amazon sent a message that's too long for me to read. And just at that time, the guy finished loading me and says, there you go. So I key up the microphone, I key up my CB, and I say, thank you. In my ear, I hear, you're welcome. What is that? Like, who's listening to me? Good God, we have no privacy whatsoever. Zero privacy. How was I having a conversation with my phone when I didn't initiate, I didn't say like, hey, sir, you know, the person. I didn't say, hey, sir. I didn't say that. I did not initiate a conversation. It initiated a conversation with me that I thought was just letting me know something, because I appreciate that, because it doesn't like make the noises. It just lets me know that somebody's sent me a message. I appreciate it. It's nice. It's convenient. It also keeps me from having to open up my phone, especially when I'm driving. I appreciate all those things. I get it, believe me. But for it to be listening back for a reply, what the heck is going on with that? So I'm not, that was weird to me. I don't know if anybody else has had that. I wear these things like all day long, so I'm constantly getting notifications. It's generally like emails or text messages. It's pretty much all I get. But man, that was really weird. That was the first time I'd actually interacted with it. And I suppose like if a text comes in, I could just say reply to the text. I don't know if it asks me. I really don't even pay attention if it says, do you want to reply? It might do that. But for it to just, like, what else is it listening to? You already know that these big companies are just listening to everything that you're doing. And I'm like, are we okay with this? Really? AI's taken over. It, you know, they say right now your data knows, like, it knows you better than you know yourself, really, because it sees everything that you're going through on your phone. It knows what you're doing. It knows more about you probably than you even realize about yourself. It could probably psychoanalyze you pretty accurately, I would have to think. Just because I think these things are just listening to us all the time. It has to be, because how else would it know when you're saying, hey, sir, or hey, Goog? I'm really not trying to make anybody's phone go off at this point, but it knows that. And I mean, I know that you have to activate it on your phone, but wow, it's just kind of creepy. And I think we've just all become so accustomed to it that it's just normal. It's just part of our normal lives that, you know, I'm sitting here, I've got my phone in front of me, it's facing me. The feds or whoever in our NSA, I'm sure they could just, for whatever reason, open up my camera, my front facing camera, or back, or whatever, and microphone. They can just access it and see what the hell I'm doing all day long. It's like, are we okay with this? Like, there's no going back. Believe me, you are not going back to a flip phone. It ain't happening, because we've become so reliant. But it's like, was this the game plan all along? The federal government, I have become so conspiratorial. It is unbelievable. But why is that? And it's because you can't trust anything. Period. You can't trust a person. You certainly can't trust anything that the government is saying to you. Why would you? They lie all the time. Like, everybody's lying to us all the time. So I believe nobody at this point. Very few people do I believe. So it's like, was this the plan all along to get us addicted to these screens? Or was this like an opportunity, probably more like an opportunity that the federal government was like, oh, hey, we can just get into these people's phones and have access. So it's like, I really have to think, you know, that they make us think that, well, you got to get a warrant for this and that. I don't know about that. I think they know way more than they're letting on, and they just don't want to let us know that they know way more than they're letting on, because people would take drastic measures before they did something, you know, bad. So I don't know. That just freaked me out, I guess. It just read me a message. It just read me a message from Amazon. It says, hey, there's a message from Amazon. And I don't know if that just, and I said thank you to somebody else. When it said you're welcome, it just kind of freaked me out. We should be used to it by now, but I don't want to get used to that. I want to be freaked out about that every now and then. I don't want to just have random conversations with AI or with my phone, because it's not a person, and I'm not going to be polite to a phone. You know what I mean? Like, why would you ever say thank you to AI? It's a tool. Remember that. I see people getting they're getting into relationships with AI. What is wrong with you? That is a tool. It is a computer program. It is learning about you, and you're letting yourself get emotionally connected to AI. What is wrong with us? We're in big trouble, people. We're in big trouble. So that's pretty much what I've got to say today. I knew it was just a matter of time before something happened and I had to pop this camera on, so I'm glad it was with me. I think it's just going to become a staple in the truck here. So y'all have a good one. We'll see you on the next one. I might put out 5 videos a day. The stuff that happens in my brain on a daily basis that you're not privy to, whew, you'd be amazed. Y'all have a good one. Peace.